have your attention. Awesome. All right. Let's not do that again until I actually need you to roll dice.
Okay.
All right.
Was there another way?
Now, if you guys remember, do you guys remember what we were doing?
No.
We were in the middle of a star fight.
We were in the middle of a fight. That is
And I was about to fire off the unibeam.
Fire the unibeam. All right, so let me see here where we've got the sheet up. Can you guys see that okay? All right, cool. I'm going to shrink this down just a little bit here. And we were doing Fight the Raiders, which we've made some progress on, thanks in no small part to
Kaylee being
Kaylee.
Maniac into guns.
Maniac.
She's a maniac.
I mean, she's Russian, so that helps.
Okay, so that was going on. If you guys remember the... okay, so if you guys remember, you'd come in from one of your anchorages while you're trying to get to Solitude, and this big old mining ship was powering up out of the atmosphere and trying to leave orbit, but unfortunately was being harassed and hassled and messed with by this like sort of short range
What did I?
piratey firecraft.
Stinger.
Stinger class fighter.
Yeah, Stinger moved in my clear.
Was it a Stinger? I feel like it was a Stinger.
Or Scorpion or something.
It was definitely a Stinger or something like that.
Or Scorpion or something.
All right.
Like that.
And then during when you guys decided to engage, 2 more of these things came out of E-Space.
Your fault.
Technically it was just the dice
His fault.
deciding that
His dice.
Your dice don't like you either, I'd remind you.
They haven't screwed me over yet.
Well, right now, that's not entirely true because right now, Sean has advantage in the fight, and both you and Zoe are, as they say, in a bad spot. So you have different.
No.
It creates different options. So, and Sean wants to fire the unibeam.
Fire the unibeam!
Oh yeah, here it is.
Sass.
This was the name of there. I got the.
Sass, is the unibeam already powered up?
It's been powering up for at least the last 5 minutes. Wait, you...
I mean, we've never actually successfully fired it, sir. So you feel like "sir" is just a slap in the face, like she's.
Didn't we just buy a new door upgrade because like the old one was rusty?
Well, you wanted to put the unibeam on. We attached the unibeam. I'm sure it'll be fine, but we've never actually successfully tested it in the field. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this is an interesting way to test the success of the unibeam.
Let's see if it can boost.
Well,
I'm sure it won't blow every single fuse in the control panels and bring the engine offline.
I am not.
Sass, I don't trust you anymore.
I like that. I am sure it won't blow every fuse. I am not.
I am not.
Well, it's the best test in the field. See if it blows stuff up.
All right. So what you're going to do, Sean, is you're going to fire the unibeam. Now, what is the? Is it like the single beam kind of laser thing?
Like I'm thinking it's like a laser cannon on top of the ship.
It's like the whole length of the ship or something like that? Or?
No, like sort of like.
Do you have to turn the ship to? Does it like fire?
No, like.
So it pivots.
Yeah. Pivot.
Pivot.
Not pivot.
All right. So let's say it's on the nose of the ship or kind of up in the front.
Yeah.
Because the turrets up above are where.
It's like Ellie's.
Is where Kiska's at.
Let's
Kiska?
say it's at least 2/12 of the ship.
All right. So let's. So you're rolling. You're gonna roll and you're gonna add your edge to the d6. Okay. What do you? That is an interesting way to do that. Okay. What's your edge?
I got one of those.
That's not a great response.
2. God, that doesn't.
So that's a 3 against a 6 and a 9.
It doesn't even work.
That's what we call a fail.
Yes. Oh God.
All right. So if you look at your, I'm not going to worry about your sheet. We'll pull it up here. We'll pull it up here on the sheet here. So Lowell, if you look at your moves,
So
now you can look at your move sheet here. I'm gonna get this a little bit bigger. Okay, so you were doing a strike. Now the good news is that even with a miss, a strike kind of softens a blow because you were in control. So the worst case scenario is things aren't too bad. When you are in control and attack a foe,
did I hit something?
at distance with edge, on a miss, the fight turns against you. You're in a bad spot and must pay the price.
Did I hit something?
No, probably not.
But I thought I pivoted.
I'm not saying.
It
Well,
went in a complete...
they're very quick ships.
That's remind me to get a new turner for the Unibeam
Upgrade the Unibeam.
if we survive, because I know
Sass.
this.
All
What
right.
you're gonna
So
say.
we're supposed to pay the price. Oh, the environment or the terrain introduces a new hazard. I'm trying to remember where we were. We were at a.
Desert planet.
It was a desert planet.
Look at the map.
There's a friendly settlement in range, and the environment or the terrain introduces a new hazard. Okay. So there's a friendly settlement in range. I think we established that was there's like a space station or something like that. But it's a little ways off. You're shooting at this thing. So here's what's going on. All right, this thing is moving really, really quick. Right? The ship is the enemy ship. This thing is moving around, zipping around really quick, and you do a fire at you like, zzz, and it like is staying ahead. You're like, good, can't. And you're doing the play, and it's zipping around, and then it doubles back, and you're like, turn around, and you're turning the turrets, and you're tracking, and you got it like on the screen, and you're like, I can't quite, and you're like, and every time he fires, the lights in the ship kind of go, they don't go completely out, but they like dim because you're pulling so much power for this thing.
We need more energy cores.
The environment or the terrain or okay.
Okay.
So you're tracking, and you're like, and Sass is like, you might want to just give it up. I'm not sure that you're tracking fast enough for this. Like, get new. What's the word I'm looking for?
Energy.
Turning axes or...
Yeah, we need like stronger, axis motors. And duly noted. Maybe you want to stop firing until we get those on order and actually install them. No, I almost got. And you're like fighting, and you see the ship zooming along, and you can see on there that you're almost there. It's like, if I can just almost now, and it's like tracking right up behind the thing, and then it doubles out of the way, and you're still tracking, and the laser
Hits the mining ship.
no, it hits the space station.
Oh no!
It tracks right into the space station. Now it doesn't do any significant damage, but it does kind of go, and you see a couple of like little poof, poof, poof as it hits a couple of like maybe external greebles and stuff like that on the outside of the
Oh
station.
my god.
Not help.
Now it's fairly distant, but they are not going to be at all happy about that.
Quick, Sass, can you cloak the Unibeam or something?
Yeah, sure.
I
Cloak
don't-
the giant laser beam. That totally wasn't us, guys.
I want to cloak the thing that did it. I don't want the...
So you're up in the turret and you're trying to get a track on this guy at the same time, and then you see that happen in the distance and like, I think we're going to be in trouble for that.
Shahabit.
I don't think that they're going to be very happy with us.
Shahabit.
Okay, so
Oh, what? Are you upset because you messed up?
Shh, stop.
Shahabit.
Okay, Sean. All right, Kaylee, what do you or Kiss Kiss? What are you doing over there?
Something.
Because the problem is there's still two, like one damaged and one definitely mobile enemy ship out here, and they're not going to stop fighting just because this is going on. You can provide some cover fire. The question is really, are you going to try to hurt them or try to improve your situation a little bit more here?
Wait, can we do a take two on the Unibeam?
No, there's no takebacks.
No, I want to try to.
No, I want to do it again.
I want to try to
You
destroy
can,
them.
but it's not your turn, okay?
You want to destroy the space station more.
No.
No, I want to try and hit something.
Well, the turrets are not likely to do
Yeah.
any damage at this range. But in any case, all right. So you wanna go for the guys?
Yeah.
All right. So let me explain this to you how this kind of works. So if you look at, I'm just gonna pull it up on. No, wrong sheet. If you look up at the page here, I will demonstrate them or show you the move.
Okay.
All right. So under the combat moves, there's two different ways you can attack. Okay. Strike is kind of nice because whether you do a strong hit or a weak hit, you you don't really take any. You don't have to pay the price or anything.
Yeah.
Clash is when you're on your back foot. So when you're in a bad spot and you're fighting back against a foe, you exchange fire at distance and roll edge. You need a strong hit to not be paying the price in this situation. Okay? What are you doing, Sean?
Roll plus.
No, she rolls plus edge because she's exchanging fire at a distance.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking.
So you roll and you add edge. And do you have it? You don't have anything that would apply for this one. So, all right, off you go. Roll and add your edge. What's your edge?
3.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so I rolled a 9 and a 3 on my challenge dice, and I rolled a 6 on my dice. Plus a 3 is a 9, but I don't beat the challenge dice.
You don't beat the challenge.
Roll, so it's a
Weak hit. Weak hit or easier.
Mixed success.
Yes.
I was just trying to say it right. I know
Yes, but in this game, you don't have to say mixed success because they call it weak hit instead.
Mm-hmm.
On a weak hit, you mark progress, but you are dealt a counter blow or a setback. You stay in the bad spot and must pay the price. So you do get to mark progress, but so you mark progress. You just mark progress. All right. We mark progress once, which now gets you up to pretty good. 8 out of 10.
And then we mark progress then?
Nope, you do not mark progress again. All right, so there you're firing at them and you're scoring. You're definitely scoring hits. But they are counterattacking. So we are going to go back over to
Wait.
Yes, sir.
On a weak hit. Wait, go back up.
On a weak hit, mark progress, but you are dealt.
Oh, I thought it said mark progress twice.
Yeah, that's under the strong hit. Good, well spotted, but not appropriate for this one. So, and then we pay the price because they are counterattacking. We're going to see what the pay the price thing is. Friend, companion, or ally is in harm's way, or you are if you are alone. Let me just think about this for a second. Zoe, were you firing with missiles? Is that what you were doing? I feel like you were firing missiles from the main cockpit.
Oh, right, she was right, yeah.
I was just in the other room minding my own business, and then I heard a
And then you came
and I was
running.
like,
I remember you
and
fired.
I was like, what did you do?
All right, I'm gonna have you. So yeah, this wouldn't necessarily apply for you. Okay, since you're up in the turret is great, but because it gives you the most mobility. The turret is bad because it also leaves you kind of on the outside skin of the ship and liable for stuff. Yeah. So the shots are coming back and sort of going across the whole ship, and some of them come painfully, in fact, badly close to the turret. So there's like actual blast hitting right around the turret, near the turret. So the flash, explosions, feedback all along the inside the turret and stuff, and it's quite it's a bad deal. It's bad. The shields kind of give a little bit, and you're definitely getting like some explosive blowback and stuff like that in your little turret. So what I'm going to do, or what's going to happen, is you're going to take 2 harm. Okay. Okay. So you slide your health down to 3. Okay. Now there's a move here you can do for this if you want to. So it's up to you. So I'm going to go back over here to where's the stuff for that? So there's a thing here called Endure Harm. I'm going to show it to you. This works a little bit differently than it does in Ironsworn. When you face physical injury, fatigue, illness, whatever, suffer -1 health for minor harm, or 2 for serious harm, 3 for major harm. If your health is at 0, which it isn't, or you choose to try to resist the harm, you can roll plus your health or plus iron, whichever one is higher. And if you get a strong hit, or even a weak hit, you have the option to recover. Like, it isn't as bad. It's temporarily. You ever have, like, let's say you get hurt, like you fall and scuff your knee, or you fall when you're skating or something like that, and it hurts really, really bad, and you're like, did I break my ankle? Did I just break my hip or whatever? But about a half an hour later, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt nearly as bad, and you're like, oh, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was?
Yes.
This is kind of like that.
Okay.
Do you want to try to... Because if you roll and you're successful, it will change, like, you can heal back some of the damage. Do you want to do that? Okay. The risk is that if you miss, it's worse than you thought it was initially. So you're rolling and you're adding 3 for your actual health rate.
Full hit.
Full hit, all right.
Woo!
On a strong hit, choose one. You can either shake it off and take 1 of your health back, or you embrace the pain and raise your momentum by 1.
Embrace the pain. I think shake it off. I don't want to take damage.
So you took some damage. It still hurts a little bit, but not nearly as bad. So you can move the 3 back up to a 4.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Okay. Thank you. That's good. Thank you.
Copyright.
All right.
Don't sue
So
us.
you hear Kiska swear in some language that the translators are not providing an easy translation for, but it sounds like she's swearing.
Stop being ultra Russian.
Lovely. All right. So there's a couple. Okay, Zoe.
Yeah.
Under combat moves, there's a couple different options you have here. You can also try and clash, Zoe. You can fire off the missiles and stuff, but again, you're in a bad spot, so you don't have a ton of advantage there. You can react under fire. React under fire is when you're in a bad spot and you're trying to avoid danger or overcome an obstacle. So you can kind of like try to find a way out, try to create some sort of situation. So don't roll yet. I'm not asking you to roll yet. I'm asking you to decide what it is you want to do. So the options that you kind of have are try to improve your situation by reacting under fire. You can try to clash and attack when you're in kind of a bad spot. And I'm not sure if you qualify for this. Oh, you do. This is good. So take decisive action is the role. I need you all to take a look at this. Take decisive action is the role to finish a fight. So you don't roll on this one. You just roll the 10s against the amount of progress that you have, which is 8. So it's like you automatically roll an 8. Mm-hmm. You can do this whenever you want to. If you're currently in control, you roll it like normal. If you're in a bad spot, you treat a strong hit as a weak hit and a weak hit as a miss. So you can finish the fight, but it's never going to go perfectly. What's that?
What about a miss?
A miss isn't particularly bad. It's just the same thing.
I would like to. What? Wait, what's the react under fire again?
React under fire is when you are in a bad spot and you take action to avoid danger or overcome an obstacle. Envision your approach and roll. So like you could grab, you're in the like sort of the command center, the section, the main like sort of control part of the ship. Rather than firing the missiles, you might grab like the secondary steering area and help steer the ship since Gap is doing most of the shooting. So you like grab it and like try to dodge the ship around and stuff like that or maneuver it. Do you want to do that? Okay, get over here, please. So where are you going? What are you doing? Are you going to attack instead?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? Okay. Oh, Kaylee, incidentally, and this is important. Stop. Don't do this yet. This is important. Whenever you roll a strong hit in a fight, you you become in control. So by rolling a strong hit on your resist damage, you get back into control. You stop being in a bad spot. It doesn't have to be an attack roll that gets you out of a bad spot. Any full success puts you back in advantage.
I carry team.
Me clash.
Okay, so you're going to clash?
Me clash.
All right. Get ready.
Me go clashing.
Okay, you're going to roll and are you going to use the missiles again?
You're still on Kaylee's profile.
What's your... Oh, good. Thank you for pointing that out. What is your edge?
My edge. Where is...
That's not your character sheet. Your character sheet's right here.
Oh, it's not
Your edge is a 2. Okay, so you're going to roll and add 2.
Yay.
Okay?
Well, technically... Oh, well, Kay is going to roll and add 2. And roll and I'm going to add 2.
Clash. So roll and add 2, Kaylee. Or Zoe.
Half. We get 6.
Okay,
6 is
6 plus 2 is what?
6 plus 2 is 8. Still a half. Still a half win.
Okay, because you got a 9 and a 1. So you got it's what they call a weak hit. On a weak hit, mark progress, but you're dealt a counter blow or a setback. You stay in a bad spot and must pay the price. So you fire off your missiles. You are going to do some damage. What you do, rather than targeting the really fast ship, you hit the one that's actually actually taking some damage and isn't moving as quickly, and manage to take that out. So you're still down to 1.
Yes.
So you fire off the missiles, and the little fighter craft thing. One of them goes up. The one that's still being super. Why is my thing jumping all over the place? The one that's being super fast and difficult to hit, even for Kaylee, is. Takes this opportunity of not getting shot at for a hot second and turns really quick and heads back towards that big slow mining ship. So Sean, here's everything that's going on right now. The space station that's off in the distance that you accidentally shot is radioing very angry information, like very angry demands for. What?
Sorry, I just like the just like is that ship right? What the hell?
They're radioing extremely angry questions about what the hell you're doing out there, why you feel it necessary to involve yourself, why are you firing on the station? Stand down immediately.
Yes.
Is that the unibeam?
Yeah.
That's the unibeam firing and hitting the station by accident.
The unibeam that's not how you spell incident, but
I
okay.
do not.
Okay. The next thing that's going on is, as I said, the little quick ship wheeled around and is heading back towards the mining ship.
Sass?
And they're shouting something that Sass has to translate because it's not in a language that you...
Is it Russian?
Sir, they said that if you're going to shoot theirs, they're going to shoot yours. And I think they're going to fire on the mining ship and destroy it rather than let us save it. What do you want to do?
Taking notes.
You can fire on them. You can also try to get in their way so they can't get the shot on the other ship. If you want to try, you can try to maneuver so that they don't have it. They don't have a clean shot on the big dopey slow miner ship.
Hey, Sass.
Okay, stop shouting at him.
Round 2.
So, consider this. Really speedy ship that you have not been able to hit with the giant laser beam. The miner ship that we are currently trying to save behind said speedy ship. If you take a hard to maneuver laser beam across the sky, say that speedy ship keeps doing what it has been doing and dodges out of the way, what do you think you're gonna hit?
I don't think you're making a lot of headway. Are you firing on the thing?
No, I am.
Now, what do you can maneuver?
Yeah, I'm already firing the unibeam.
All right, yeah.
Ready.
Okay, you need to roll all. Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, Sean, you didn't have one of the dice up there. If you're gonna roll, that's fine.
Okay,
roll.
okay.
You understand that you're doing a clash, because you're not you don't have advantage right now.
I have.
You're in a bad spot because you've got advantage. You're in a bad spot, so this is only gonna go your way on a strong hit.
Sass fired the unibeam.
All right, what'd you get?
Oh, crap. Again! I hate myself. Again! Oh,
What was that? What was it?
it wasn't even in 4-5 versus via 2.
Okay.
Logic.
What do
This
you?
is
I gave you logic,
No, wait.
and what I got in return was this.
Okay, that's maybe not as terrible as it might be. What are you adding to that?
Let's add your highest thing.
You're adding edge. What's your edge? Zoe, I need you to set. Zoe, I need you to set.
2, and it still doesn't work.
Okay, your edge is a 2. What's your 3?
Iron.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I got excited earlier when he saw the roll iron thing.
Okay, so you tied the 4. So that's a full miss. What's your momentum at?
6. Can I save anything?
You might be able to save all of it.
Oh my
is your
God,
momentum really a 6?
Yes, it is. It is. You almost hit me.
Oh, actually, that would be really good.
I don't have your momentum at a 6, but it's possible I wasn't keeping up with it. Your momentum was actually at a 6?
Yeah, it is. It is at a 6.
You want to burn it and go back down to 2?
Oh, yes.
Okay, burn it and go back down to 2.
Burn, baby. Most efficient fuel
So
source.
they changed the way this is worded in this game, and I really like how it is. Instead, when you burn momentum, basically it turns his roll into whatever the into whatever the momentum was that he burned it at. It just makes it a 6.
That's a lot less complicated than like the knocking out anything lower than.
Yeah, it just makes it like you rolled a 6. Okay, so that's a 6 against a 4 and a 5. That turns your
Sit down, noodle.
No.
that turns your miss into a strong hit. All right, Sean, you fire the unibeam. You mark 2 progress, which you can't actually even mark 2 progress at this point because you only have 1 left. And this is not the right sheet. Why am I not on the right sheet? The capoodle. Mark progress. All right, you're at full. All right, so Sean, you fire.
Wait, that auto stunt just won us the game?
No.
No.
It's all full up, but you still have to actually complete the thing.
Does it won us the entire game? The whole game
It won
of
us the-
Starforged.
Yeah.
We won.
We won Starforged.
We won the entire game.
Okay.
Just because you burned your momentum away.
And I don't know. I don't understand what this ending cutscene is. I just virtually fired a unibeam.
Okay, so you definitely hit this thing. Whether or not it's actually a fatal shot is a little bit, but you definitely hit it and knocked it off course and kept it away from. And you managed to not shoot the mining ship at the same time.
Surprising.
Good job. That leaves the next person as Kiss over there.
I want to roll to end it. Please end this.
Okay, so in this case, you do it.
I just rolled a 2 challenge, right?
Yeah, you just rolled a 2 challenge, but the convenient thing is it goes against the amount of progress that you have. The progress is a 10, so it's like you roll a 10.
Nice. So I only fail if I roll 2 10s.
You only totally fail if you roll 2 10s. You kind of half fail if you roll 1 10. Try not to roll a 10.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. Woo!
Nice.
We could have ended this days ago!
Yeah! Especially if we didn't take massive breaks.
Okay, so, back over here. Things all over the place. Under the combat moves, take decisive action.
Yeah.
When you seize an objective in a fight, envision how you take decisive action. Do you just finish this thing off after this thing got winged and it's trying to get control of itself? Do you want to take decisive action by finishing it off, basically? All right. So
no more ship.
No more ship. When you envision how you take roll a challenge dice, you got a strong hit. Take +1 momentum. So your momentum goes up to what, Kaylee? I want to make sure
6.
I want to make sure that I get it right here. Your momentum's up to a 6?
Yes.
Cool. Take +1 momentum. If any objectives remain and the fight continues, you are in control. No objectives remain. The fight does not continue because you blew up all the bad guys.
You blew up the bad guys.
It's like I did it alone.
Hey, I fired a unibeam.
Yep, at a space station that we are currently trying to negotiate with.
Technically, he did not. What's that?
Wait, is Sass negotiating?
Talk to, negotiate,
Yeah, okay.
whatever.
Wait, is Sass
Technically-
negotiating with it?
Technically, he did not fire at the space station. He was firing at the fighter. He just didn't notice that the space station was behind the thing he was shooting at. You know. Heads up, situational awareness. That's sort of a thing that happens to others. Okay. All right. So we're going to wrap up quick here. The pirates are defeated. The mining ship is radioing you all kinds of thanks, and the space station is still quite angry with you. So we will figure out what happens with the space station and the mining ship and stuff like that next time.
Give us money.
All right, we're gonna wrap up because this is a silly thing to do. Emily can't play, so we should stop. All right, thank you guys. We'll go again soon when we deal with the horrible negotiations. Hopefully,